Okay, so we are going to go into a trade plan, okay? And let's hop right in. Let me start sharing my screen. Okay, so pretty much this trade plan right here, I mean, this is just rules. I'm going to have, these are my rules. Okay. So this kind of gives you an idea, but I suggest that you guys do something similar, except for your risk management. That is like really going to be up to you. But pretty much this is the rules of trading. There's another one that I have that basically is like checking all points within a trade. And that one is a longer checklist. Okay. That one I will give to you as well. I will actually take a picture of it and then I will upload it onto the platform so that you have that and you can download it. But right here, take a screenshot of this. This is my rules, of trading. So, don't force a trade, be patient. That's like a reminder that I'm always giving myself. There's always another setup. Okay. The market constantly repeats itself. So don't get FOMO. Don't be down on yourself that you missed a trade or that you lost a trade. That is all part of the process. Okay, so the rules is wait to enter for a break of structure and retest of structure, or the second one is break the trend line and retest of the trend line. Number three, I check my trading plan. I look at my top-down analysis again. And then four is risk management. So an example is two trades at 1% risk. So if I am only wanting to, so say that I'm only 1% is $1,000 that I'm risking. Okay. I'm going to split that up into two trades. So it's going to be 500 each trade. And stack more entries as it breaks minor structures. So this has to do with more of trade management. So say that I want to add on to the trade. So I'm stacking more entries as it breaks minor structure points. And I'm going to move my stop loss to break even, right? Where I entered at. That's break even. So if the market reverses, right, then I am actually not at a loss at all. Or if you're taking the signals, it would be after TP1. So after TP1, after your trade hits TP1, you would move your stop loss at entry. Okay. And then I would, as I'm adding more trades on, so say that it goes to another structure break, right? Then I'm going to add another position on. And then I'm going to move my stop loss to where TP1 was, right? So if you are taking trades and you are, say that it hits TP2, okay, you are going to move your stop loss to where TP1 is, and that will be your stops are in profit, and you have like basically your stops are in profit. And so if it reverses back down to the stop loss, it's in profit, and so it's going to take you out, but you still made money. Okay. So that is my rules. Go ahead and screenshot that. And then I am going to go over my trade planner because I have a trade planner. Let me see how I can get that into, I believe I have a PDF of it, so it'd be easy to go through that PDF. Let me see. And so I would have to stop share. And then, sure, yeah. That's still showing. How much trade is at the cover? Okay, let me see. Okay, so this is the inside of the trade planner. I highly suggest this. I made this trade planner because when I first started trading, there were so many aspects of trading that I needed to learn. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so confused. Like, this is so confusing. And my mindset as like when I'm trying to learn, I need it all laid out for me and I need a process. And I knew that other people were going to need this too. So I created something that was going to work for me. And then I was like, you know what? I'm going to make this into an actual planner and I'm going to put this out there for other people that are getting started and that need something, you know, like paper. Like, I mean, because there's a lot of trade planners that um track your trades and like your profit and loss and all of that. But I just needed something with all of like the pairs, the what does it mean? What is a pip? What is a tick? What is a contract? Because um it was so confusing. And so this is pretty much I'm going to show you the cover of my trade planner. Why isn't the actual, okay, this one. So this is the actual cover to the trade planner. It's a 20-day trade planner. And so we have 20 trading days in a month, right? There's no weekend trading. Most brokers don't do weekend trading. And if they do, then it is only crypto that you can trade. So anyways, this is the cover of the trade. You know, build your trade plan, track your trades, gain clarity by building your trade plan so that you can execute your trades with confidence, track your progress, and unleash into your trading career. So that is the cover of it. This is the inside of, let me open that. Okay, so to start out with, you have your pairs right here. And so basically any notes and, you know, anything that you quickly need to go back to on, you know, what you're studying about certain pairs and symbols, put right here. Okay. And then also like for your pips, ticks is more for futures trading and contracts is more for stocks and stock options. Pips is strictly going to be Forex. Okay. But anyways, you can, you know, put the definition there. You can put the calculations of what, you know, the pips are and all of that. And then these are just other definitions that you're going to come across in trading. Okay. So let's go to next. Okay, so right here is your trade plan, your 10 commandments. I'm going to read some of things that you should have under your trade plan, your 10 commandments is only trade when you see your setup. So basically it's a trend line slash support and resistance break and retest, right? And then for me, I have with a fib confirmation are with divergence confirmation. And then, you know, like for me, when when I was only wanting to focus on one pair, it was just SPX. It was just gold. And so that is what I did. You know, I put that in my trade plan, trade only gold, trade only SPX, or trade only, you know, those 1 to 3 pairs. You do not want to go over 1 to 3 pairs, like at all. Do not go over 3 pairs. And then only risking 1%, you know, per trade, or a 0.5, you know, percent a trade. So, and then also put in your trade plan. What time are you going to trade? Are you going to trade New York market open? Are you going to trade London session? Are you going to trade Asian session? Are you going to trade Sydney session? So, and then, you know, or I don't know if I said Asian session, but anyway, so you need to figure out what time you're going to trade. And I have those times listed in the one of the modules. So you can go look that up. And then I had, after 2 losses, take a break, like regroup, get your mind together. The third loss of the day, I need to stop. Now, let me tell you, as a more experienced trader now, I don't even have that, because I'm not even doing like 2 to 3 trades a day. I'm barely taking 1 trade a day, and I'm letting it compound. So, day trading, you know, are you a day trader? Are you just trading like intraday? Like your trades are not open longer than 24 to 48 hours? Or are you a scalper where your trades are just minutes to, you know, no more than a couple hours? Or are you excuse me, or are you a swing trader where your trades are going to be open for a few days to weeks? And then there's position trading where your trades are open for weeks and months. Okay. So you have to have that in your trade plan. And then, you know, I had, you know, like in there, I had take high probability setups only. And so, and then another thing in there, I had read 10 pages of a trading book or a personal development book a day. And so linked in the trade plan section, it's like, you know, I'm going to have it all in with psychology, is I'm going to have this book called Trading in the Zone. And I'm going to have that uploaded for you. And then you can download that, or you can go on Kindle. If you have Kindle, you can have it on the Kindle app. Okay. There is another book, and I do not have the PDF of this. I may actually have it, but I believe that it's in my iPhone books section. So I'm not sure if I can download it for you guys, but there's another great book. It's called The Daily Trading Coach. I will take a picture of it and I will have it uploaded in this section as well. But that is basically a book on 101 lessons for becoming your own trading psychologist. But those are the 2 books that I recommend for trading. And then like personal development that is like related to trading, because, you know, trading is very psychological. I would recommend, there is a book called, it's by Dr. Oh no, hold on, let me. Dr. Okay, it's by Dr. Shad Helmstetter. I'll have that link too, but that book is called The Power of Neuroplasticity. And oh my gosh, that book is amazing. Anything on the power of neuroplasticity would be great for trading, because it's changing the way that you think, the process, the internal voice and things that you were raised with, and, you know, the fears, just the trauma and all of that. It's amazing. That book is something that I would highly recommend. Or there's a book called Switch on Your Brain, The Key to Peak Happiness, Thinking, and Health. And that's by Dr. Carolyn Leaf. And another book that I would recommend. She has another one too. It's called Think, Learn, Succeed. And that's a great one. But there is another one called Compound Effect by Darren Hardy. And that's another great personal development book. So I would recommend having that in your trade plan. Like, I know it has nothing to do with trading, right? Like you actually being on the charts and trading, but that is going to help your trading. So I'd at least put down, read 10 minutes or 10 pages a day. And um, so, and then the trade plan that I had just told you guys to take a screenshot of, you can write that right here too in your trade plan and your 10 commandments. So let's move on. Your trade goals. Put your trade goals right here. Like how much, like what do you envision yourself doing with this trading income? What goals do you want to hit? What income goals do you want to hit? If you don't want to put a dollar amount because there's a psychological aspect to that, put a percentage. Say I want to make, like 2% a year. Like that's super low. Literally, that is really low. But if that's your goal, 2%. So, or is it 2% a month? Is it 10% a month? And then your risk management. Okay. Like, this is what you need to put. Like, okay, I am only willing to risk 1% a trade on my account, and that's moderate. Okay. And then after 2 losses, take a break. So if you are wanting to be conservative, then you are only utilizing 0.5% to 1% of your account. If you are being moderate, it's 1 to 2% of your account. If you want to be aggressive, it's 3 to 4% of your account. Starting out, I would never do aggressive or moderate, do conservative. Because psychologically, when you start seeing losses, you're going to get freaked out. The fear factor is going to kick in and you're going to be like, oh, this isn't for me, because everybody has a negative view on money. And so if they're, they don't have the right mindset. Most don't coming into trading, and losses are a part of it. And if you start seeing big losses, you're going to get freaked out. So stay within the conservative range. And then let's go to study. So what material are you going to be studying? This course could be one, studying that. Okay. I need to study how to draw, support and resistance lines. So you could be putting that, okay, trend lines, like step by step, like list it out. And once you have mastered that or got the concept and the hang of that, then check it off. Let's go down to books to read. So all those books that I had named off, hopefully you wrote those down. You can write those down there. And then that way, when you're done with one book, check it off. Or if somebody recommends another book, or if you see one and you're like, oh, dang it, I want that book, that's going to be the next book I read, put it down right there. So your trade goals, oops, sorry. We already went over that. So let me go down here. Okay, so then right here is your weekly trade plan. Okay, so this is what your weekly goals are. Anything you can put right here, like, okay, I need to study support and resistance. I need to watch, the trend line video. I am wanting to at least demo trade or back test, X amount of hours, and then put it in right here, and then mark out like what days. Okay, so we're going to be doing charting on, Sundays or Mondays at this exact time. Oh, and we have another chart session on like Wednesdays, or, oh, there's other, you know, trade hours that I'm going to study. And so, put that all in there. Even if you're working, put your times, that, and block it out that you're actually at your 9 to 5 job or your job, whatever times those are. And then block out the times that you're going to be studying, sleeping, all of that, with the kids. And so there's that's the weekly trade plan. And then it goes into a daily trade plan. You have 4 days of the daily trade plan. No, 5 days, sorry. So each day, rewrite what your schedule is for that day. So it's right there and you're not making excuses of, well, I don't have time, I can't study. When if you write it down, you see it, so in your daily trade plan, I did a daily trade checklist. So it's already on there for you to study and market replay. Once you do that, check it off. Number 2, read 10 pages of a mindset or personal development book. Those are like 2 musts that you have to do, and check it off. And then if there's other daily checklists that you need to do, then insert those in right there. Okay. Every day, write down your trade goal, right? Like, what was your trade goal right here? Write that down every single day. Every single day. There is something psychological about you writing your goals down every single day. And here's the thing, because you are new to trading, you may not know what your trade goal is. You're just creating a trade goal, right? But then as you get more experience into it, this will change. This will change. Okay. Um, Always write down your risk management every single day. You want to know, okay, well, just because you wrote down your risk management, up here, right? Like, it doesn't mean that that's going to stick with you throughout the week because so you need to always reevaluate that and put that down every single day right there. The next section of the daily trade plan is right here. So I wrote this because I felt like there was so many different aspects to trading and entering a trade and all of that, right? So executing a trade, this is the checklist. Like, start out your day before you get into a trade that you are disciplined. Say, say this. I put that there because this is what I do. And I know it would be helpful for you guys. So I am disciplined. I manage risks. I control my emotions. I trade consistently. The second thing is read your trade plan. So it's right here, right? Read it. Read your trade plan, your trade goal, your trade plan. So your trade plan, actually, sorry, your trade plan was right here. Right? So read your trade plan or the screenshot that I had given you. So, check those things off and then check news. So before you even get in a trade, right, you're going to check the news. You are going to go to forexfactory.com. That's pretty much what I use, or sometimes Bloomberg, but mainly forexfactory.com. You're going to check, is there any red or orange folders? And then don't trade. Wait 30 minutes to trade. And then 4 is your trade setup. Okay. What type of trade is this? Are you going to be executing a intraday trade, a swing trade, a scalping trade? What pair and market are you utilizing? Okay. The time frame. What time frame are you going to be trading? Are you going to be trading? You can use this time frame in, like, are you going to stay on the 15-minute? Are you going to stay on the, 5-minute? And you could utilize it to where, okay, the time frame that I'm going to trade in, is I'm going to trade the London session, or the Asian session. So you could put that right there. You could utilize that time frame section for both. And then what strategy are you using and why? Right? So this part would be like trend line break and retest, or support and resistance break and retest, right? Take it to the next zone, look to the left, right? To take it to that TP. And then 5 is your entry, exit, profits, and alerts. Okay. And so pretty much how this is just a mental, thing of like, checking it off, but it's all right here where you're going to input it. I hope that makes sense. So do you have your entry? Do you have your exit planned out? Do you know the profits that it's going to bring in? Do you know where the alerts are set at, right? And so pretty much you're going to enter it right here for trade run. Enter your entry, your stop loss, your take profit, your alert 1, your alert 2, if you have different alerts set. And then once you go into profit and it gets you out of the trade, you're going to put, did you lose the money? How much did you lose? And then how much did you win right here? And then your notes, like, what did you do wrong? What did you do great? Like, how did you feel? Like, all of those things, notate that right there. Okay. And so pretty much I have 3 trades in there, 3 trades. So you trade 1, trade 2, and trade 3. Okay. So that's how you're going to be able to track your trades. And then there's a notes section. Okay. Any notes, from just learning in this course, you can write down there. Any extra notes that you want to write down from how that trading day went for you, you can do that right there too. And then it just keeps going into, that's 5 days of the daily trade plan. And then the end of the week, okay, reflect on your week. This is a really important part. Like every week, ask yourself, what did you do well in your trading week? Always acknowledge what you did well, and then go down, what can you improve? And then review your goals and your risk management every week. Review them, and don't forget to adjust what needs to be changed. So go back to the front of the trade planner and input, things that need to be changed, or take out some things that need to be changed. And then prepare and plan for the following week. And so this is what you should be doing every Friday. Okay. And then it goes back into the weekly for the next following week. And so that is pretty much the trade plan, the trade planner. I am not going to be going over each week because it's just repetitive. It's the same thing. But that is pretty much it for the oh my gosh, I've been talking too much. For the trade planner and planning your trades. So I am going to stop sharing. I hope that was really helpful. I can send this PDF to you. You can print it out. I don't know how much it's going to cost to print. It is, I don't know how many pages it is. Let's see. It is 86 pages. So I can upload this onto the platform for you so you can have it. You can print it out, or I would recommend going on to, I'll also post the link. I actually posted in one of the other modules, where you could purchase it at. It's like $19.80 or something like that. So you can purchase it there. And if you have any questions, go ahead, input that into the Telegram group, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.